I'm going to teach you how to play an Affliction Warlock in 5 minutes or less. So if you guys love dots,
more dots, throw more dots, more dots, more dots. Come on, more dots.
Then this spec is for you. If you're new to the class, or just need a quick refresher, this video will be perfect for you. However, keep in mind that this video only covers the basics of mastering Affliction. We won't be covering any perfect rotations, or any forms of advanced topics for this spec. This guide is simply intended for you to master the basics. Think of this video as a starting off point for your journey into playing an Affliction Warlock. To learn more, check out the written class guides over on Wowhead or icyveins.com. Rather than relying on generic stat weights to guide your gear choices, it's recommended that you sim your character instead. While stat weights were once a useful tool in determining gear upgrades, times have changed, and simming provides a more accurate and personalized analysis. Simming your character is the optimal way to assess whether a new piece of gear is going to be an improvement or not. And if you don't know how to sim yourself, I've made a video on how to do that. Don't worry, it's super easy, just follow the video and you guys will be set. Now let's talk about the talents. So with Affliction Warlocks, we don't have a bunch of different builds. There's 3 kind of like mainstream builds right now. And this first one we're going to talk about is just the pure single target build. So this is what it's going to look like. And then this is going to be the build that I'll be using for Mythic Plus. This is a Grimreach / Dark Harvest build. And now let's talk about the rotation. So for single target as an Affliction Warlock, you're casting Curse of Agony, Unstable Affliction, and Corruption, and you're trying to always refresh these right before they expire. You're going to do the same for Siphon Life, and then you're also going to want to maintain 3 stacks of Shadow's Embrace, which you get by casting Drain Soul. You're going to cast Malefic Rapture whenever you're at maximum soul shards. You're casting Haunt and Vile Taint whenever they're available. And then you're going to be using Drain Soul as a filler. So then for the AoE rotation, it's going to look like this. You're going to want to cast Seed of Corruption to apply Corruption, cast Vile Taint to apply Agony, and then you're going to cast Unstable Affliction on the highest priority target that you're going to be dealing with. Then you're going to cast Taunt, Soul Rot, Summon Dark Glare, and then you're going to want to spam Seed of Corruption as much as you can, and then be sure to cast Drain Soul right before a target dies to generate Soul Shards. And then here's a list of all the gems, enchants, and consumables that you guys should be using as an Affliction Warlock. Just keep in mind, like I always mention, you know, the higher quality ones are probably going to be more expensive, so it's okay to use the cheaper ones, at least until you have a really good item. And then I would say, you know, fork out the extra money for that better enchant. And with that, we should wrap up this video on Affliction Warlocks. Hopefully you guys found this info super useful and that it's inspired you to try playing Affliction. Remember that this video is just a starting off point in your journey into playing Affliction. Make sure you guys check out both written class guides on Wowhead and icyveins so you guys can get a better understanding of how to play the spec. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. And with that, we'll see you guys later.